Tariq played good. Tariq played good. You know, he's a guy that you know, it's fun with him because I push him pretty hard. And those older guys, the better they get, the more you push on them. So, you know, he's set a pretty good standard right now, and I think as a group they played decent. You know, I think Coach Kill is good. Was surprised him and Leslie. It was the first time getting let him see live, and you know, I think we've made some strides, but you know, we got a lot more to do for the offense back on our shoulder.
You talked about like the way you pull him, and like years ago, like you could have never imagined getting out in front of the running back like that. But on that one Gus Edwards run, a 13-yard game, you got out there and you opened that hole, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, he did a great job kicking it out. Applefield and Kamal doubled down. It was just situational with some stuff we had worked. And for me, it's fun now in year two, seeing a lot of the football IQ show up. The game slows down for him. You know, think about it. Tariq was a first-year starter last year. Kamal played only in 6 games. Jonah had never played. Dorian was really the only of this group that was seasoned last year. So the football IQ is really changing for him, and the stuff we go through in practice, to see it start showing up on the game field and the situational work, that's the biggest thing that Coach Ash and we really put an emphasis on this camp is situational football.
What were your thoughts of Jonah Jackson's first game?
I was really fired up with Jonah. You know, like I said, Tariq has got a bar set, and so his expectations are high. But you know, Jonah for game one really came out, played hard, knew the physical part wouldn't be you know something, and it was a good defense to play early. Yes, physically those guys were really good, but they didn't do a lot of moving, and so that stuff it was pretty easy for him to ID as a center.
Both Coach Ash and Coach Gill said they felt the pass pro held up better than they expected. What was your reaction?
Yeah, I mean, our guys have shown some improvement. You know, we got to still work on our consistency in practice. Individually, each of them have little things we're constantly, you know, harping on and working on. But yeah, it was better. It was definitely better, and it's moving in the right direction.
Do you feel like your pass protection is good enough to the point where you guys the offense can stretch the field, you know, more area eyes on the throws the coming weeks?
You know, that's the hope. You know, you're moving in that direction. You get the 3-step, you get the play action, we get a chance to take some shots down the field, and that's on our shoulders. So the better they get, the more confident our quarterbacks get, and it makes it a lot easier to stand there and throw it around.
Do you anticipate incorporating more of the younger guys, Sam, Mike?
Yeah, you'd like to. You know, they got to come on, same thing. The biggest thing for me right now is consistency. It's with our starters in practice, and then it's with the young guys, because you start putting them in, they got to be. There can't be a drop-off. You know, and maybe a little bit from an experience standpoint, but the IQ and the communication and the aggressiveness, and because you're playing next to a guy who's counting on something, and so the consistency is the biggest thing. You got to see it in practice before you can put it out there on the field.
How about with Kamal? What steps did he really make now that you got to see him in a game action from last year?
You know, Kamal's the guy that it seems like because he was the newest, just moving to a line in the middle of the season, probably seemed to make the biggest strides. You know, like they say, week 1 to week 2 is your biggest improvement of the year. For him, he's still so new to the position, it's like he makes big improvement. And where he's changing, he's starting to communicate. The guys around him, he's making calls, he's doing a lot of stuff that a year ago we were telling him what to do, other guys were. So now he's out there communicating, echoing to tight ends, just changing our whole approach. That's our biggest thing, is we're communicating so much better.
How about from a blitz pickup? One play sticks out where somebody came flying up and Marcus Applefield moved over and blocked him. How did they do on blitz pickup?
Yeah, that was the part. You know, our defense does a bunch of crazy stuff, and it drives us nuts, but it really prepares us for the things we'll see in a game. And, you know, they jumped in and out of bear. They jumped in and out of 3-4, 4-3, and that's where Jonah did on third down. I did a lot of good things, but our 2 tackles were a year ago, they were just seeing pictures and playing. Now, hey, they're counting -1. Like I said, it all goes back to communication. And that's, as a coach, the fun part for me as an O-line coach. They're all on the same page.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.